Today, we're jumping into a truly life-changing book, Joseph Murphy's The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. We're going to get right to the heart of its core ideas and figure out how to tap into the absolutely immense power that's already lying right there inside you.
Right from the start, Murphy asks these huge questions. Why do some people seem to have it all figured out while others struggle? Why are some people healthy and confident and others are just riddled with anxiety and sickness? And he says, look, the answer isn't fate, it's not luck. The answer is found deep within the workings of our very own minds.
All right, so the first big idea you've got to grasp is this. You don't just have one mind, you have two, and they work together as this single incredible unit. Murphy calls it the duality of the mind, and honestly, understanding this is the very first step to unlocking your real potential. So first up, you've got your conscious mind. This is the one you know and use every single day. It's the part of you that's reasoning, analyzing things, making choices based on what your five senses are telling you. It learns from what it sees, from experience, from education. It's basically the guide, the director of all your actions. But then there's the deeper mind, the subconscious. This thing is totally different. It's where your emotions live. It's this vast, massive storehouse for every single memory you have. And it works on pure intuition. It doesn't sit around and reason things out like the conscious mind does. It just is. Think about it. It controls your breathing, your heartbeat, all without you ever having to give it a single thought. And Murphy has this perfect analogy to make this all make sense. Think of your conscious mind as the captain on the bridge of a ship. The captain decides where you're going and gives all the orders. Your subconscious mind? That's the entire crew down in the engine room. They don't question the captain, they don't argue, they just follow the orders. They control all the complex machinery, and they will steer that ship wherever the captain tells them to go, even if it's straight onto the rocks.
So if the conscious mind is the one giving the orders and the subconscious mind just blindly obeys, what's the law that makes this whole system work? Well, according to Murphy, it all boils down to one simple master principle.
And here it is. This is the absolute core of the entire book. The law of your life is the law of belief. It's that simple. Whatever your conscious mind truly accepts and believes to be true, your subconscious mind will take that and work tirelessly to bring it into your reality. Your belief is the blueprint. And this is so important to understand. Your subconscious mind is completely impersonal. It has no sense of humor. It doesn't know the difference between a good suggestion and a bad one, or a true one and a false one. It just accepts your most common habitual thoughts and beliefs as its direct commands. Like Murphy says, it can't take a joke. It takes you at your word every single time. Just think for a second about the kinds of things we tell ourselves all day long, or the things we hear from others and just accept. Oh, I can't afford that. I'm probably just going to fail anyway. Things are just getting worse and worse. Now, to your conscious mind, you might think these are just little things you say, right? No big deal. But to your subconscious, those are direct orders. They are commands to create a reality filled with lack and failure and negativity. And here's a perfect little story that shows just how fast this can work. Murphy tells this great story about a university student who sees this travel bag she really wants. Her first gut reaction is to think, I can't afford it. But she stops herself. Instead, she completely reverses it and declares that the bag is hers. And get this, that very same evening, her fiancé gives her the exact bag as a gift. See? She gave a new order to the crew and the ship immediately started to change direction. Okay, so we get it, right? Belief is the key. But the next big question is, how do we actually do it? How do we consciously plant our desires into our subconscious mind? Well, Murphy lays out several simple, practical, and incredibly powerful techniques to do exactly that. First up, we've got a classic and probably the one you've heard of most, the visualization technique. As Murphy puts it, it's about seeing it in your mind's eye so vividly that it feels like it's already alive. You're basically making the unseen see. It's really a three-step process. First, you have to be absolutely crystal clear on what you want. Vague ideas lead to vague results. Second, you create a little mental movie of it. Really see the end result. See it, hear it, touch it in your mind. And third, and this is absolutely crucial, you have to feel the reality of it. Feel the joy, the relief, the satisfaction of already having what you want. That feeling, that's the secret sauce. That's what really gets the message across to your subconscious. Okay, this next one is super powerful. It's called the sleep technique, and it's so effective because it targets that magical little window of time right before you fall asleep, when your conscious mind is sleepy and its resistance is at an all-time low. So, as you're getting all drowsy and drifting off, you enter this wonderfully relaxed state. And right there, you just start repeating a short, simple phrase, an affirmation, that sums up your desire as if it's already a done deal. You just repeat it over and over, like a lullaby, feeling that peaceful satisfaction of it, and you just let yourself drift off to sleep with that feeling. And Murphy tells this incredible story about a woman who was caught up in a really nasty lawsuit. She used this exact method. Every single night, her little lullaby was, "It is finished in divine order." Night after night, she repeated it, feeling the peace that that statement brought. And pretty soon, the other lawyer called, and the whole thing was settled peacefully. Now, the third technique might just be the simplest of them all, but whatever you do, don't let that simplicity fool you. It's the thank you technique, and it taps into the immense power of gratitude. So the whole idea here is to just have a grateful heart. You actually give thanks for the solution or for your desire before you can even see it in your reality. By feeling genuinely thankful for it right now, you are mentally accepting that it's yours, which is a powerful signal to your subconscious to bring it to you. You're feeling the joy of the answered prayer, and that is the fastest way to get there. So what does this all really mean? It means that the power to completely change your life, to heal your body, to achieve your biggest dreams, it's not somewhere out there. It's not in your circumstances. It's not in other people. It has been inside of you this whole time. This is the great secret that Murphy was so passionate about sharing with the world. You literally have a treasure house inside of you. Infinite intelligence, boundless love, absolute power. It's all right there, waiting in your subconscious mind for you to give it direction. So let's just bring it all together, shall we? You have a conscious captain that gives the orders and a subconscious crew that faithfully carries them out. No questions asked. This crew accepts any belief you hold as true. But the incredible news is you can change your habitual thinking. You can start issuing new orders right now using simple but powerful techniques like visualization, affirmations before you sleep, and the amazing power of gratitude. Which brings us to the final and really the most important thought of all. You are the captain. You are the captain of your ship, your body, your environment, your entire life. You now have the instruction manual for how to issue orders to that vast, powerful crew within. So the only question left to ask is, what will you command your ship to do?